The all-new PlayStation Plus service has been officially revealed, dividing the service up into 3 different tiers. In today's video, I'm going to break down what each tier will offer and discuss which one might be worth your price of admission. Additionally, Jim Ryan discussed why PlayStation games won't be on PlayStation Plus on day 1. I'm going to analyze his remarks along with my thoughts on what he said regarding that. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's not waste any time and get right into it. It turns out that the leaks were in fact true, and you will see PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, along with PlayStation Plus Premium. Now, as far as PlayStation Plus Essential goes, basically the benefits are exactly as they are currently with PlayStation Plus. You will receive your 2 PlayStation Plus games for free each month, along with exclusive discounts, cloud storage for saved games, along with multiplayer access. The price remains the same at $9.99 a month, $24.99 quarterly, or $59.99 yearly. The next tier, PlayStation Plus Extra, will provide everything that's provided in PlayStation Plus Essential, as well as adding a catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Plus games. These games in this tier will be downloadable for play. The prices for the PlayStation Plus Extra tier start off at $14.99 a month, or $39.99 quarterly, and up to $99.99 a year. And finally, the most coveted and sought after tier that most fans are here for, PlayStation Plus Premium, will provide all of the benefits from the Essential and Extra tiers, and will add up to an additional 340 games as well, including PlayStation 3 games available through cloud streaming, as well as a catalog of classic games available in both streaming and downloadable options from the original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and here's the kicker on this one, PlayStation Portable generations as well. That's right, PlayStation Portable will be included in the PlayStation Plus Premium tier. It will also offer cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PSP, and PS4 games offered in the Extra and Premium tier markets. Fans will be able to stream these games using PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 consoles, as well as on PC. And one extra additional benefit on the PlayStation Plus Premium is the fact that you will also be able to demo and have a trial of specific games that are available on the PlayStation Store. These time-limited game trials will be offered in this tier so customers can try out these games before they buy. Okay, so how much is this gonna set me back, Albert? Well, it gets kind of expensive here. In the United States, you're looking at $17.99 a month for the PlayStation Plus Premium tier. If you want to pay quarterly, you're looking at $49.99 every 3 months. And if you just want to pay it off completely, the price is going to be an astounding $119.99 a year. Jim Ryan stated on the blog that the new Extra and Premium tiers represent a major evaluation for PlayStation Plus. Within these tiers, their key focus is to ensure that hundreds of games they offer will include the best quality content that sets us apart. At launch, they plan to include titles such as Death Stranding, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Mortal Kombat 11, as well as Returnal. He continued saying that we're working closely with our imaginative developers from PlayStation Studios and third-party partners to include some of the best gaming experiences available with a library that will be regularly refreshed. More details to come on the games that they will have on their new PlayStation Plus service. As far as when you can expect these tiers to be officially implemented, you have some time to decide which tier you're going to go with. You have until June. That is when the new PlayStation Plus rebranding will officially go into effect. One thing that I would have liked to see whenever it comes to these PlayStation Plus tiers is maybe some kind of a trial run for each tier, right? Most PlayStation Plus subscribers have been subscribers for quite some time now, dating back to 2010. For those loyal customers, wouldn't it have been nice to maybe have an opportunity to try out these PlayStation Plus Extras or PlayStation Plus Premium tiers for like 7 to 10 days just to see what they offer? Instead, we're asked to go ahead and subscribe, fronting the extra cash right away, without the opportunity to try out these new services. A 7 to 10 day offering to try out these services would have been great. Even 3 days would have been nice to give us an idea of what to expect. So from that standpoint, I will say that I am a bit disappointed given the fact that loyal PlayStation Plus members will have to decide exactly which tier they want to go with, without the opportunity of trying things out first. These subscription services, these subscription models, I mean, they're huge within the market of entertainment right now, guys, and it should be no surprise that PlayStation is offering different tiers within these services. Think about all the subscription services we have today, if you're including all forms of entertainment: Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, Peacock, ESPN Plus. I mean, I can go on and on here. The subscription service is a service that is beneficial for many. It's definitely one of the fastest growing segments within entertainment. So having these PlayStation services rebranded and streamlined, I believe, makes things a lot more efficient and will only help the platform grow in the coming years. Now that of course begs the question, which tier should you go with? And guys, for me, I think it depends on your finances, your situation of course, as well as which games exactly will be included within that PlayStation Plus premium tier. Multiple times on this channel I have said that games drive the industry, and that doesn't look like it's going to be any different here when it comes to PlayStation Plus Premium or PlayStation Plus Extra. The games that are offered within these services are going to help decide whether or not fans will be choosing these two tiers. My advice for you, wait and see exactly which games are going to be indeed offered for the PlayStation Plus Premium and PlayStation Plus Extra tiers, especially on the premium side of things. You want to wait and see, as far as the classic games go, which games are going to be available here at launch, as well as keeping an eye on how often they're refreshed. Jim Ryan did state that they would be refreshed quite often, so let's analyze and see exactly which games are going to be included within these two libraries. No one wants to be paying $119.99 a year for only a handful of classic games. Fans are going to want to know which games are being added each month, and hopefully PlayStation will continue to update us and tell us exactly which games are coming each month, as they have currently as well. At the end of the day, this is great. I'm extremely excited about this. It's been quite some time since PlayStation Plus was officially announced. That was way back in 2010, believe it or not. So it was about time that the brand gets refreshed, and I think combining PlayStation Now services with what PlayStation Plus has to offer and bringing them together is a great benefit for PlayStation fans. Whether you decide to upgrade your tier or not by June depends on your circumstances, as well as what games are going to be offered within this service. I'm excited to see exactly which games will be shown off, including the PlayStation Portable games. That one was actually a big surprise. That was one that I actually did not expect to be announced, so I'm really happy to see that PlayStation Portable games will in fact be a part of this service. Maybe we'll see some PlayStation Vita games added down the road too. And quite honestly guys, whenever you upgrade your PlayStation Plus tier to the PlayStation Plus Premium or PlayStation Plus Extra service, you're more than likely going to want to stream your content online. And when it comes to devices you want to use to stream with, there's nothing better than the Narvitec NS120. Narvitec NS120 is capable of streaming up to 120 frames per second, which will be a huge factor when streaming some of these classic games. Gameplay will come across very smooth on your stream and look high-end. The Narvitec NS120 is a video capture wand in the shape of a USB stick. It's very portable, easy to use, and best of all, it's quick to set up. So head on over to Narvitec's website to check out the NS120, and you can use my promo code 10weeklyWR to receive 10% off your purchase. The code is limited through April 22nd, so be sure to purchase yours today. Now, after Jim Ryan made the official announcement regarding PlayStation Plus being divided into 3 different tiers, he had an interview over at GameIndustry.biz as well, discussing exactly why PlayStation games won't be available on day 1 for PlayStation Plus. And I found his comments quite interesting. Jim Ryan states that the PlayStation games could suffer if they went straight to PlayStation Plus. He said, quote, that we feel that we are in a good virtuous cycle with the studios, which the investment delivers success, which enables yet more investment, which delivers yet more success. We like that cycle, and we think our gamers like that cycle. He continued stating that in terms of putting our own games in this service, or any of our service upon release, as you well know, this is not a good road that we've gone down in the past, and it's not a road that we're going to go down with this new service. We feel if we were to do that with the games that we make at PlayStation Studios, that virtuous cycle will be broken. The level of investment that we need to make our studios would not be possible, and we think the knock-on effect on the quality of games that we make would not be something that gamers want. So that's it then. We're never gonna see PlayStation games come to PlayStation Plus on day one, right? Well, not exactly. So he continues on saying, the way the world is changing so very quickly at the moment, nothing is forever. Who would have said 4 years ago that you would see AAA PlayStation IPs being published to PC? We started that last year with Horizon Zero Dawn, then Days Gone, and now God of War, a hugely polished and now accomplished PC version of that game. We've had great critical success and great commercial success, and everyone has made their peace with that happening and is completely at ease with it. I look back 4 years and think nobody would have seen that coming. So I don't want to cast anything in stone at this stage. All I'm talking to today is the approach we're taking in the short term. The way our publishing model works right now, it doesn't make any sense. But other things can change very quickly in this industry, as we all know. So Jim Ryan does indeed leave the door cracked open there a bit, just in case if things were to change outside of their realm of scope, they would adjust accordingly. And I've thought about this, and I think I'm actually okay with it. Xbox has their thing going with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. It's extremely profitable for them, and their business strategy is completely different to what PlayStation's is. When it comes down to finances, they seem to have a very great understanding of exactly what their core market value is, as well as what their fans want. And whenever the fans don't exactly agree with what PlayStation turns out and does, PlayStation is a company that adapts very quickly and understands their fan base. They're able to adapt with the circumstances and make adjustments on the fly. So I trust what Jim Ryan says here. Maybe someday we'll see some PlayStation games come out on day one on PlayStation Plus. But for now, let's see how this business strategy ends up working out for them. So there it is, guys. I hope I helped you guys decide on which tier you want to go with there. For me personally, what I'm going to do is once it's officially revealed here in June, currently for myself personally, I am looking at the extra package as sort of an upgrade for myself. For me, it will depend on which games are being offered in that classic library for me to go ahead and upgrade to the premium service of PlayStation Plus. I've got to see the library of games that are going to be offered within that PlayStation Plus premium package in order for me to upgrade. And that's my advice to you, is to check out and see exactly which games are going to be offered within those two higher tiers, and if they're games that you think that you'd play, then make your decision based on that, along with of course the price of admission. And as far as new PlayStation games not being available on day one within PlayStation Plus's market, I know it's tough, but I understand where PlayStation's coming from with this. I would have loved to see it happen, but I do understand their business strategy with this. And like I said, guys, just keep in mind, PlayStation adapts with their market and their fan base proactively. So if things change, PlayStation is going to be able to adapt quickly and react accordingly based on what is happening. So if you were sold on games being available on day one with PlayStation Plus, don't get too worried about it yet. It still may come eventually someday, depending on PlayStation's business strategy as well as how the industry is going. I hope you guys found this video informative, and if you did, do me a huge favor and smash the like button. It really goes a long way to help out the channel, as well as check out some of my other content that I have regarding PlayStation Plus and other PlayStation content as well. And if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Until the next one, I'm the Albert Perkins, and we will see you guys in the next video. Until then, and as always, peace!